All right, I think we will go ahead and get started. Welcome in, everyone. Excited to have you here. We're small in number, which is my fault. I forgot to send out the reminder email, so I will remember that for tomorrow. And I'll send a follow-up email this afternoon as well to um, generate some conversation because today I and I this is all my fault, but I have failed at making sure that this series is what you want to hear and what you want to learn. Um, and a big part of that is I have not done a great job at um, generating conversation around stigma reduction and substance use disorder. So today, for those of you that are here, I would love to hear your thoughts, your ideas, um, on what you would like to know going forward for the last 3 sessions that we have, um, what you'd like to see happen, um, any other things that you would like to learn about stigma reduction, stigma in general. And so feel free to use the chat if you'd like, or just, unmute yourself, or however you'd like to go about it. You can email me privately if that's something that's more comfortable for you. I'll drop my email address in the chat. But I'm going to stop sharing so it's a little more like a normal meeting. And if you have any thoughts, I'm here and I'll listen and um, write things down. So I'll kind of give the time to you.
I would be interested in like a one-stop place to find resources um, for for those struggling with substance use.
That's a great idea. So what I think I will do with that is I may invite, and we talked a little bit about that date or the databases that we have, but what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to make a note here, is I'm going to reach out to our partner organizations and see if they would either like to come and present one of these sessions and talk about their organization. I'm sort of already have that in the works for the last session to see if we can get some, real life stories. Um, because those I think are going to be the most impactful thing. But I can see if um, we can get some of those partners to come in and talk about their organizations, talk about what they do, barriers that may be in place, or may be perceived to be in place that actually aren't in place. Because I think that can be a common thing is that people think they need certain documentation or certain, um, insurance or Medicaid, Medicare in order to get certain access to treatment. So I can see if they can come in and talk about that. I think that's a great idea. So I got that written down. Um,
Really like that idea too. And I was starting to type on that when somebody else brought it up. But I think maybe educating us more of what, because I felt like the last class that we had where it kind of showed us the website with available resources was very helpful. However, I think looking at kind of more in-depth resources and kind of what is out there to be provided under those resources,
Yeah, no, I think
if
that's
that makes sense.
yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely diving into the more specific things that are available and what may be helpful in different situations. I think that's a great idea.
Well, I just find it as a practitioner that often, as I'm going out through my day-to-day practice, that there are a lot of resources out there that I'm not even aware of within my own community and areas that I could refer people to for additional supports.
Yeah, no,
Feel
for
the
sure.
same.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry, I just said I feel the same. I feel like I'm a little lost when it comes to my local resources.
awesome. Yeah, that's helpful to know. Remind me, Jessica and Melissa, where you both are.
So I am in Carbon County.
Perfect.
I'm in Emery County.
Oh,
Oh,
perfect.
perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same community.
Perfect, because that's where a lot of our partners are. So, that's really helpful to know that, by inviting them in, we'll at least get, and the series was really targeted, mostly our target was Carbon, Emery, and Grand counties. So, it's good to know that by inviting them in, that's going to be helpful. So I will reach out to them today. And I sort of been in contact with them for ideas about this. And so I think they are on board with what's happening. Okay, awesome.
I think another area that would be helpful too is finding out for youth kind of resources out there, because I feel like we focus a lot on the adult population of substance use, but kind of more supports geared towards the youth
Yeah,
would be helpful.
yeah,
Because I do feel like it's, not necessarily targeted as substance use disorder so much within the younger population. We don't focus on that till more like the adult side, which it is predominant and prevalent within the youth too. So
yeah,
just becomes a bigger problem later on, obviously.
definitely. And yeah, in talking with the folks at the health department there at Southeast, I know that's a huge area of concern is, what's happening in the high schools, middle schools even, and making sure we are providing that awareness early on, and also making sure that the resources are there. So that's that's really helpful too. I'll see what I can come up with there.
Well, thank you. I really do feel like early intervention's the best out there.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. That's a great one. All right. Anything else you guys can think of? And if not, that's totally fine, because actually that is really helpful in and of itself, just those ideas. And then again, I dropped the ball in not getting the reminder email out. So what I'll probably do is just send out an email to everyone, let them know what happened today, that this is what is on our mind. We'll have our session tomorrow. And so hopefully, I'm going to send out a reminder. I'll send out the email today to generate ideas. I'll send out an email tomorrow morning to remind people about the session today. And between that, then I think that's going to be really setting us up for a great last two sessions. So I really appreciate you for being here. Sorry it's short. Sorry it's a small group. My fault on both counts. So I promise tomorrow will be better. But this is really helpful. And again, apologies for not doing a better job at generating this engagement earlier. that's something that for the last 3 sessions that is going to be a focus of mine. So thanks all for being here. Appreciate it. I'll give you this part of your day back, and then we'll see you tomorrow.